What a person believes is what they will ultimately live out. When you believe in something, it's in your mind, but it'll come out in your actions. Whatever you believe in will come out of you. When you believe in Christ, you will have the confidence in the good news message. When you believe in Christ, you will have the confidence to speak the good news message. And Paul, when he says, I'm not ashamed, he's saying, I'm not trying to endorse the cross, but the church and the cross, it endorses me.
A few moments later.
And so after going to the doctor, they were able to determine by blood work that I was recently exposed and that I had the antibodies in my system.
Do you recall whether you told her during the spring of 2017 that you did not have any sexually transmitted diseases?
I don't recall telling her that.
Do you recall her asking you about that?
No.
Oh my God! Me want to took off for Jacqueline, but me have to draw for my rubber.
Back in 2017, I know that you say West reached out to you on Facebook. Let's start there. What happened?
Yeah, back in 2017, I had received several notifications from him. Some of them were like pokes, things of that nature. I eventually responded, and then, you know, from there, he introduced himself. I didn't know of him. I didn't know of anything that he did, didn't know of the ministry. And then that's when he told me, you know, he knew he'd been watching me for a while and that he was a fan of mine, and we kind of just conversed and went from there.
Yeah, so just kind of an online back and forth relationship. When did it turn from that into a physical relationship?
So we conversed via social media, I'll say about a month. And then within that month's time, he wanted to exchange and talk more telecommunication, phone, you know.
Yeah.
So from just the social media, we ended up having telephone conversations, and then from there we started dating, and we dated about 2 years.
And so while y'all were talking, you said you didn't know he was a pastor or anything, but obviously during that time you figured that out and you ended up attending a church service. Was the fact that he was a man of God, was that part of what drew you to him? Are you strong in your faith?
So I am strong in my faith.
Strong in your faith. Y'all hearing this nonsense? What does your faith tell you about premarital anaconda? Last time I checked, it was not authorized, sistering. So how are you talking about being strong in faith? This is why you hear that the church girls are freaky and easy. Your faith is false, my lady, false.
My family I came from a very Christian background. I did not know he was a pastor prior to him, you know, reaching out
and everything, yeah.
So we learned about each other over the course of time. I'm used to being in ministry, and so I won't say, you know, that drew me to him because he, you know, my background is ministry, so I'm not, you know, it was like what it is. What it is. Yeah.
She cannot even explain the foolishness as a Christian. She knows what's up.
Yeah, and I feel like it almost gives you like a sense of trust in someone when you have similar backgrounds and you believe in the same things.
Correct.
And so around that time, like in 2017, is that when you became, the relationship turned sexual? Y'all started having intercourse?
I would say somewhere around there, yeah. I don't recall the dates exactly, but yeah.
Yeah. And so it was a real relationship. You guys were together.
We actually dated, and then from there,
Yeah. And so we do actually have a soundbite from his deposition that he gave. He said that he never recalled having a conversation with you about STIs or any diseases at all. We'll go ahead and go to that soundbite.
Do you recall whether you told her during the spring of 2017 that you did not have any sexually transmitted diseases?
I don't recall telling her that.
Do you recall her asking you about that?
No.
Let me get pon the pastor case. Pastor, how you feel I run the street like R. Kelly, who don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind?
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
See, as a man of God, them vows you have taken don't mean a thing. This right here is why lions don't go to churches much these days. A pure hypocrites roaming the church pew, brethren.
Okay, so he says that y'all never had the conversation about STIs. Did you have the conversation about STIs?
Yes, we had the conversation. He said he didn't recall. And during that deposition, he almost didn't recall anything. But yes, we definitely, we exchanged morals, we exchanged beliefs, and then we had those conversations.
Yeah, just like any couple does.
Correct.
Y'all stop chat nonsense. Many men and women are out here raw dogging it and never had a conversation about STDs. Make sure your significant other provide the paperwork that he or she has no STDs. See, make sure so them skin not run hot.
And I will say you are right about the deposition. I think every question asked, nearly every question asked, he said he didn't recall.
Right, yeah.
So take me to the point where you realized you had contracted an STI.
Okay. So one thing about me, I kind of know my body, and if something within my health is out of the norm, I could pretty pinpoint that.
Yeah.
So after one of our, course of events, I started to notice that something just was not right.
And how long had y'all been like sexually active at this point? Like, had it been a while?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was someone who you really felt like you trusted?
Yeah, it was just him, and I was in a relationship with him,
Yeah, not even a second thought about it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And so, go on. So you
so I noticed, something wasn't right within a matter of days, and so I immediately made an appointment. And while waiting for my appointment, I even informed him, something is just not right,
Yeah. Just like you would with a boyfriend.
Yeah. And so after going to the doctor, they were able to determine by blood work that I was recently exposed and that I had the antibodies in my system.
Wow. What was that like for you? I mean, what was your reaction?
I was blank. I was scared because I didn't know exactly what all come with that. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how it would affect my life. And then I just felt very, shamed, kinda. It was just very uneasy. During that time, I was into modeling, and so I wasn't a person that had self-esteem issues at all. So during that little period of time, that did affect me mentally, emotionally, and, so yeah.
Brethren, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like up the video them. Seeing the pastor was ordered by a judge to pay this woman $2.4 million. Seeing, brethren, 2.4 mils. People, if you knowingly have an STD and then go into them streets to go slap cheeks, you are putting a person's life in danger according to some laws in some states. So my youth, my lions, be careful out there in them streets.
At this point in my life, it's convenient for me to date a married man. Very convenient. I don't think I'm destroying anybody's home because their husband is my supposed boyfriend. That's not my business. You meet married men that 6 months, 3 months, they don't have sex at home. But they want to fuck you every day. They come to their girlfriend's house. They want, as they enter, they want just they do. But at home, there is nothing. So how you go? So that's my fault that you're not having fun at home, and that you can have that fun with me 1,000,000 times in a day if you so wish. You will always come to me.
Well, that woman is joking, but anyway, ladies, there are many women out there like this. and many men who entertains them. The only advice I can give is for you ladies, you need to listen to this woman right here. See, if you have a man, if you're married and you have a man, listen to what she has say. Give the man you have all the things she is giving him. See, it ain't that hard.
Once the man is married,
Yes.
he should be out of bounds.
For who?
How is
Life
your
is preference, right? I like to date married men. You cannot date married men. Let me do what works for me. Primary thing that keeps that man coming back is the sex. It's not anything else.
I want you to know that like 90% of black guys fantasize about white women. You are like the perfect split image of like my dream girl. Hey, damn, I like your nails too. I've never seen nothing like that.
You're cute.
What's your name now?
Says about y'all too sometimes.
Yeah? Well, can you make my dreams come true?
I'm actually married and I'm here with my daughter.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Well, can you take my number? Just in case if I could like be on that list if you ever think about cheating on your husband.
How about you take my Instagram?
I bet.
This heifer has cheated on her husband before. This was way too easy, brethren. Way too easy.
You cannot be for real. Oh my God, you for real. No, you for fake. No, you for real.
Be careful out there, fellas. These heifers ain't joking.
Yo, reporting live. Valley Vision. Look at this shit. I got both my baby mamas chasing me. Live. Both my baby mamas. My first and my third. Y'all not lit like me. Look at them. Both of them. They trying to keep. They can't keep a real nigga down. This is Valley Vision. They can't keep a real nigga down. They gonna fuck around with me. Cause I got control of the road. I got control of the road. They can't fuck with me, Mo. You know you that nigga. When you got both your baby mamas chasing you, nigga. I'm that nigga. I got both, and my bitch bad. Look at her. Say hey, baby. Hey, baby. And my bitch bad. And my bitch bad. Both my baby mamas chasing me. Look, I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga and my bitch in the passenger seat bad. Where they at? We going live. We going viral. Somebody make me go viral. I got both my baby mamas chasing me. Look at this shit. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I'm going viral. I got my baby mamas chasing me. They did good. I done thug these bitches today. Man, these bitches out here chasing me.
This fool has 3 women on that street, see? 3 women on the street. No doubt they all have kids for him. Guess what, my lions? The average woman watching this video will call this man trash, which he probably is trash. And they will also ignore the 2 baby mamas chasing him down in the streets, endangering their own lives. And the new woman, the bad bitch, is sitting there right beside the brother, smiling. The damn foolishness! You women and men need to do better. And stop recording these damn nonsense and put it up on social media.
If you're in a relationship and you're liking other girls' photos, even though in your head you're like, it's nothing, I think I underestimated how much damage that would be for her. Because obviously, if she's scrolling social media and she sees that I've liked a photo of a girl who's, you know, maybe she's like half naked or whatever, like, of course she's not going to like that. And then I'm kind of thinking, oh, it's not that bad. But then if she does the same thing and likes a picture of a topless guy, I'm like, I'll flip out. I'll go crazy. So if you are in a relationship in real life, you have to be in a relationship on social media as well.
Absolutely. And it would cost you nothing to not tap and save your relationship a lot. It would cost you nothing. It's not a big ask. But men don't like to feel like they're being controlled. They're like, oh, you're just being controlling. You're being insecure. You're being this, you're being that. But I always say women who post provocative pictures and men who like provocative pictures, are you being insecure or are you recognizing that it is a invitation for something that you don't want to invite into your relationship?
My lions, this is simple. If you don't want your woman to be on social media, obsessing or liking other men's photo, then you cannot be doing the same thing. See, you cannot be doing the same thing with them sexy women on these apps. And if your woman posts a sexy photo on these sites, She's looking for attention from other men. Simple as that, my brethren. And you, my lions, you need to send her off to these men and become a single man again, brethren. Hold tight. Gargamel gone again.